Good morning, everyone. Today
Good morning.
we will start our session with the vocabulary of Module 2. The title of Module 2 is Amazing Feats. Amazing feats. What do we mean by amazing, or what do we mean by feats? We will see. Amazing means very good, especially in an unexpected way. Very good, especially in an unexpected way. When you say this is amazing, means this is wonderful or this is very good about anything. Then the word be amazing, be wonderful, or be very good at something.
ميس،
Yes.
طب واحنا يمكن خدنا حاجة عشان أنا لسه داخلة.
Don't ask this question again. Try to follow me. We have the word defeat. Feat means something very difficult that somebody achieves. Something very difficult that somebody achieves. So the word amazing means being very wonderful or good at something, and the word feat, something very difficult that somebody achieves. It's a feat. Pulling a truck, it's a feat. Climbing a high mountains or high mountain is also a feat. Okay. Crossing icy mountains is also a feat. So feat means something very difficult that somebody achieves. Then we have the word demanding. Demanding. Demanding means difficult, difficult, needing time or attention and energy. Demanding means needing time, attention, and energy. Something that is demanding is difficult and needing time and attention and energy. When, for example, I give you lots of homework, you can say it's a demanding task. Okay, demanding means difficult, not easy. Then we have the word desert island. Desert island. Desert island, a small piece of land in the middle of the sea which has no people living on it. Desert island, a small piece of land in the middle of the sea which has no people living on it. Then we have the word memorize. Memorize. Memorize is a verb. Is a verb. It means to learn something, to learn something by memory, or to remember something without reading it. To remember something without reading it, or to learn something by memory. Memory. In Arabic means try to يسمع. Okay? يحفظ to يسمع. Then we have the word sequence. Sequence means the order or the order in which things follow each other. The order in which things follow each other. Sequence. Sequence. You can do something in a sequence that means the order in which things follow each other. Survive. Survive means to continue to live after a dangerous uh, experience or without something. To continue to live after a dangerous experience or without something. For example, if we have لا قدر الله a disaster like an earthquake or any other disaster, and most of people die. If we have some people still alive, we call them a survivor. What did they do? They survive. They continue to live after a dangerous situation or a bad situation. Okay, this is the end of the vocab that are related to the cover page. These are the vocab that are related to the cover page. I'm going to unmute you for any questions. Do you have any questions about the cover vocabulary?
No.
No.
Okay, did you understand each word?
Miss, I have a miss. What the
Yeah.
meaning of sequence? I can't
Order,
understand.
the order of something. You can answer question in sequence or write numbers in sequence. In sequence means in order, one after another. Okay,
Okay,
did you
thanks.
understand?
Yes.
Who has any question? Okay, let's go to the vocab that are related to the two pages, the vocabulary of the two pages. Please mute your mic, please.
Okay.
Okay. Module 2A, Module 2A, pages 22 and 23. We will study the vocab of pages 22 and 23. The first word is achievement. Achievement. Achievement means something that you worked hard for and did well. Something that you worked hard for and did it well. Achievement. Then we have athletic. Athletic. Athletic is the sports person, or being very good at running, jumping, and similar sports. Athletic. Can you see this girl? She is an athletic sports person, but not an ordinary athletic person. A very good person at running, jumping, and similar sports. Then we have the word balance. Balance, we will study this word in a verb form and in a noun form. What do we mean by balance in verb? To hold something carefully without letting it fall. Okay, to hold something carefully without letting it to fall. This is the verb balance. I try to balance my mobile and the glasses. Okay, balance, try to hold something without letting it to fall. Here balance is a verb. What do you mean by balance a noun? Harmony between two or more things. Can you see these colors? They have a good balance with each other. So balance means harmony between two others. You can say, for example, I try to make balance between my study and my entertainment or my pleasure. So balance here is a noun. We have balance verb, hold something without letting it to fall, and balance noun, to make harmony or to have harmony between two or more things. Then we have the word beat. Beat is a verb, to win against, somebody and be better than them of a game, match, or other competition. This is the meaning of beat. Beat is a verb. Okay.
Miss,
Yes.
I can't understand mean bait.
Beat, to win someone, or when you play against someone, you win him. Not win
Okay.
him, you defeat him. You defeat him.
Okay.
Okay. Let's complete. Best selling. Best selling means being very successful and selling a lot of copies of books or products, like the best selling game or the best selling book. It has lots of copies sold, that are
Miss, I
sold.
don't understand this one.
The word best selling means being very successful, and most of its copies are sold. Best selling, the best selling, the best selling at something, have lots of copies, are sold. We have no more copies, all of them are sold because they are successful. Did you understand?
Miss, is it only in books ولا ينفع
In
تبقى
tickets,
مثلا
in games, at anything that is being sold, anything that's for sale, we can say it's best selling. It can come to buildings, to books, to games, to tickets of cinema,
to anything? Yeah.
to anything that has a best selling, means has no copies, no more copies are remained. Most of the copies are sold. Let's complete. We have the word breathing. Breathing, the act of taking air in and out of your body. I think that you know this word, breathing. The verb is breathe. Breathe is the verb to take air into your body and out of your body, but the breathing, the act, the noun, the act of taking air in and out of your body. Claim. Claim, to say that something is true, even there is no proof that it is. For example, when somebody doesn't do his homework, doesn't usually do his homework, and one day he or she comes and told me or tells me that I swear I did my homework yesterday. Here I can say that he claims that he did his homework, but he has no proof for that. So his words or his speech is not trusted. I cannot trust him. So claim to say that something is true, even there is no proof that it's true. It's true. It's near to the word lie. Okay, let's go.
but it has another meaning. صح؟
What is it the meaning? What is it the meaning?
In games, if you take something, you يعني it's
Claim
claim.
to emphasize that I did this,
Yes.
but we have no proof for that. But there is no proof, there is no evidence that you did this. Claim. Speech in error. I cannot
Yes.
trust it. Yes.
You have a lot of sounds.
A what?
You have a lot of noise.
It's my room.
Your voice is low. I can't hear you.
Okay, let's complete. This is the word claim. Claim. Then we have the word creator. Creator. Somebody who makes or invents something new. Something who makes or invents something new. Creator. Creator. Inventor, for example, by other word, inventor. Then we have the word dramatically. Dramatically. Dramatically means greatly. Greatly. Example, his health has improved dramatically. Dramatically, greatly. Greatly. Okay? Then we have the word entirely. Entirely. Entirely means completely. Completely. Or totally. I agree with you entirely. Entirely means completely or totally. Then we have the word handle. In this word, we will have also its verb and its noun. The verb of handle is to deal with something. Can you see this woman? She can handle with this machine. Handle means to deal with something. But the handle noun is a small part of a door that you move with your hand to open it. This is the meaning of handle as a noun. So we have handle as a verb to deal with something, or handle, which is a noun, means a small part of the door that you move with your hand to open it. Okay? Let's complete. Then we have the word human being. Human being, a person of any age. A person of any age, human being. Measurements, measurements, the process of finding how big something is in size or quantity. Measurements, it's noun, measurements. Then we have the word official. Official means being true according to an authority. Official, being true to according to an authority. In Arabic means رسمي. Official work, عمل رسمي. Okay, official. It's related to the country or government. Then we have the word position. 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 Position means a specific job at a company or organization. Position, job. Position means job, like a teacher or an employee. This is a position. Position. Doctor, engineer, all of these are positions. Let's complete previous. Previous means happening before the present time. Previous, the last. By other word, the last. Previous means the last. Then we have the word record. Record, to write down information. You can write down information by means, or it means record. Record, to write down information. Then we have the word record as a noun. Record as a noun. Record as a verb, to write down information. Record as a noun, to best or the best achievement up to a certain point in time. You can say he got the Guinness World Record. Record here, best achievement up to a certain point in time. Record, noun. So record a verb to write down information. Record a noun, the best achievement up to a certain point or up to now. He got the record means, or somebody, sometimes we can say it, he could the record or he got the record. He got the record means he is the best at something till now, till this point. And all of you know that the Guinness World Record or records are the best records in the world. We can say the other word is reputation. Reputation, what people say or think about something. Reputation, what people say or think about something. In Arabic means سمعة. He has a good reputation means people are talking about him or talk about him in a good way because he has a good reputation. Reputation, what people say or think about something or someone. He has a good reputation means people trust him or people talk about him in a good way. Then we have swimming trunks. Swimming trunks, a piece of clothing that a man wears when swimming. A piece of clothing that a man wears when swimming. Okay? Swimming trunks. Swimming trunks. It's like swimming suits. Swimming suits. Let's complete. Technique. Technique, specific way of doing something. You can say this meal has got a special technique in cooking. Technique is special way to do something. Technique. Then we have the word update. Update, to give somebody the latest information. To give somebody the latest information. Update. Weird. Weird, being very strange, or unusual. Weird, strange. Can you see this man? He is a weird person. Okay, he does weird actions. Weird, strange. Then we have dubious. Dubious, being unsure of how true something is. I'm not sure about this. This is a dubious thing. Means I'm not sure that it's true or not. Dubious means doubtful. It's a doubtful something. Endurance. Endurance, to continue doing something mentally or physically tiring. Like this. This is a hard task. The ability to continue doing something mentally or physically tiring. It's tiring to do this, but I have the endurance to do this. Endurance, the ability to continue doing something mentally or physically tiring. Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube is a game. All of you can solve this or do this. It's a game. Rubik's Cube. Then we have mega. Mega, we have at our lesson mega minds. Mega minds means, or mega means being very big or very good. Mega minds, mega quiz, mega exercise means very big or very good. This is the meaning of the word mega. The PowerPoint of our first lesson has ended. So if you have any question, you can raise your hand to ask me. Do you have any question? Malak Tamer? Yes, Malak. What's your question?
ميس هو كان صوت حضرتك قاعد بيقطع.
Is it good now?
ما سمعتش حضرتك في الحاجات اللي فاتت.
I'm going to send you the PowerPoint on the group, and if you have any question, you can ask me on the group. But do you have any...
very good or very big?
Very good and as well very big.
أنا لسه عندي أفهم من أول كلمة.
Don't ask this question again, my dear. It's your fault
Hey,
or it's
teacher.
your problem. Let's complete. We will go to student book. Please open your student book. The cover page. We will go to the cover page. This is the cover page of module 2, amazing feats. Amazing feats. What do we mean by amazing? Wonderful, and feet, something hard that you did, or doing something hard. This is the meaning of feet. Okay? Feet. Amazing feet. Please mute your mic, please. I don't want to mute you all. My dear Hannah Muhammad, mute your mic, please. And also, Ganna, please mute your mic. We will start with this part. Discuss why are these feats amazing. We will see feats means wonderful achievements. We will talk about this. In your opinion, which is the easiest and which is the most demanding? What do we mean by demanding? It means difficult. Difficult. We will see the feats and we will see which is the easiest and which is the most demanding. What do we mean by demanding? Demanding means difficult. Okay? Demanding means difficult. Let's see. The first feat here is walking on a tightrope high up. Sorry, walking on a tightrope high up in the air. Walking on a tightrope high up in the air. Do you think it's a demanding feat or an easy feat? It's a demanding feat or an easy feat? Yes, Farida, Walid. Is it a demanding feat or an easy feat?
ميس أنا بس كنت عايزة أسأل هي دي صفحة كام؟
The cover book of module 2, 21.
Okay.
Who knows the answer?
I know.
Yes, say it, my dear.
A demanding.
It's a demanding feat. Farida Ahmed Muhammad, thank you. It's a demanding. What do we mean by demanding, Farida? Demanding
Dangerous.
means difficult. Difficult.
Dangerous or difficult?
Difficult. Difficult feat. Difficult task or difficult skill. Okay? Walking on a tightrope high up in the mountain, it means, or it's a demanding one. Let's go to the next one. Memorizing a long sequence of numbers. What do you mean by memorizing? To say it without reading or to say it from your mind. Memorizing means يسمع. A long sequence means order of numbers in a short amount of time. Is it a demanding feat or an easy feat? Who knows?
I know.
Yes. Is it a demanding feat or an easy one?
Easy one.
Easy
A
one.
demanding feat.
For you, it's an easy, but for me, it's a very demanding. Surfing on huge waves. It's also a feast. Is it a demanding or easy one? Surfing on a, it's a demanding, difficult. Surviving alone, surfing to ride waves like that, to swim or to be on a board over the waves. The picture is clear, I think. Surviving alone on a desert island, being alive after a dangerous situation or dangerous experience, is it a demanding or easy?
Demanding.
It's a demanding. Surviving alone. Can you see? He wrote the word help on the sand because he wanted to be seen or he wanted to be rescued. Okay? Surviving alone on a desert island. All of these are demanding, I think, are demanding feats. What do you mean by amazing? Wonderful. And what do you mean by feats? Skills or things that are hard to be done. Okay? Is there a problem at the cover page?
No.
Let's go to the next.
No.
Let's go to the next two pages, which are pages 22 and 23. Let's start with the first part. Do you have any special talents? What do you mean by talents? Things that you are good at, gifts from God that you can do it in a good way, or can you do them in a good way? Please, Farida Ahmed, shut your mic or turn off your mic. Mariam, turn off your mic, all of you. Let's answer this question together. Do you have any special talents? What are they? Tell me what are your talents. Could they make you famous? I want somebody to answer this question. Could your talents make you famous? Yes, Malak, you answered Malak. Judy Ahmed. Yes, Judy. Do you have any talents?
Miss, I didn't answer.
Judy, do you have any talents? Judy, do you have any talents, my dear? You raised your hand.
I don't know.
Raise your voice, my dear. Do you have any talents?
Yes.
What are they?
Graphic designing.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Who can answer? Rawan Ahmed. Yes, Rawan Ahmed. Do you have any talents? Rawan Ahmed. Do you have any talents? You can say, for example, I can sing songs, I can play music, I can write stories, or I can dance, for example. All of these are talents. Okay, if the session ends, we will complete or we will come back again. Could they make you famous? Maybe, I think maybe they could make me famous. Let's go to the next word. Look at the pictures accompanying the text. What records do you think they show? Read the text and check your answers. We will read the text and check our answers. I want you to skim the 2 pages or quickly look at the 2 pages to answer this question. Look at the pictures accompanying the text. What records do they or do you think they show? Read the text and check your answers. Let's answer this at the end.
Teacher,
title?
the light was off in my home. Can you revise what you have taken?
Okay, let's complete. From the weird and wonderful to the strange and shocking. From the weird means strange, and wonderful to strange and shocking. Shocking means makes you feel surprised. We will listen to the audio and then we will complete the questions. Okay, let's listen.
Module 2, Amazing Feats. 2A.
Can you hear the sound? Can you hear the sound of the screen?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, mute
Yes,
yourself.
teacher.
Yes.
Okay, mute
Please
yourself.
what?
22, my dear. Yeah, mute yourself.
Okay.
Listen. We are going to listen to the text.
Read. B. Look at the pictures accompanying the text. What records do you think they show? Read the text and check your answers.
From the weird and wonderful to the strange and shocking. The Guinness World Records list amazing athletic achievements and fascinating facts about the natural world, but they also record some of the more unusual and extreme talents of human beings. A full list of the records is updated and published every year in a book that is now considered a record holder itself. It holds the record for the best-selling book of its kind.
The best-selling book. The best-selling means we have no copies left. All the copies are sold. So it's a great successful. Of a kind means of its kind. No book has the best-selling like him. Okay? So it's the best-selling book. Let's read or let's listen. Try to read while you are listening. The first title is Endurance. Endurance means the ability to continue doing something that's tiring, physical or mental. Endurance, تحمل. Okay? Let's listen and try to read.
1. Endurance. The human body works best at a temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. If it gets any colder than that, it starts to feel seriously uncomfortable. However, some people are able to handle the extreme cold for surprising amounts of time. Jin Song Hao, comes from an icy part of China near Siberia, where temperatures can reach -40 degrees Celsius. Wearing just a pair of swimming trunks, he stood in a box and ice was poured over him until he was covered up to the neck. He stayed like this, entirely covered in ice, for a record-breaking time of 1 hour, 53 minutes and 10 seconds. This record was set on the 4th of September 2014, but no one has managed to break it yet. The previous record was held by the Dutch iceman Wim Hof, who holds many ice-related records and claims that he has a special breathing technique that stops his skin from feeling the cold.
Okay, this is the first feat or the first weird action. I think it's too weird. It's too strange. For any questions? Do you have any questions? A word that you don't understand? Malak, Tamer, Sarwat? Yes. What's your question, my dear? Why did you raise
No
your hand?
question. No.
Okay. Who has any question about a word that he didn't understand or she didn't understand? Yes,
Miss?
my dear Judy. What's your question?
What is the meaning of handle?
What?
Handle. What is mean of handle?
Handle. To deal with something.
Handle.
To deal with
What does
something.
mean?
To deal with something. Did you hear me? Okay. To deal with something.
Yes. Miss?
Okay. Yes.
Miss?
Yes, my
Miss,
dear.
what's the meaning of entirely?
Entirely, totally, in total or completely. Okay, let's go. Maryam Muhammad, what's your question?
Planes.
Plane?
No.
Which word, my dear? Huh? Say the word again, my dear. I didn't hear you.
Claims.
Claims. To say that something is true without proof. We will say the meaning of these words again. Entirely, completely. Okay, let's complete. You are going to see the meaning of the highlighted words at the end. Let's go to the next or the second weird action, which is mega minds. Mega means big or wonderful or good. Minds, of course, you know minds. Let's listen.
Two. Megaminds. When the Rubik's Cube was invented in 1974, it took its creator, Erno Rubik, over a month to solve it. At times, it had a reputation for being impossible to solve, and many books were written to try to explain its secrets. People quickly began trying to solve it, and then started competing to see who could solve it the fastest. By 1982, the Rubik's Cube had a world champion, the American Min Tai, with a record time of 22.95 seconds. Record times have improved dramatically since those early days. Felix Zemdex, the current record holder, managed his fastest time on the 6th of May 2018. The 22-year-old from Australia has held several Rubik's Cube records before, and he improved on his earlier time of 6.77 seconds in 2010. His latest record took him 4.22 seconds. That's less time than many people will take to read this sentence.
Okay. Do you have any questions at this part, except the word creator, inventor, and the word dramatically, greatly, or in an impressive way? Do you have any questions? Raise your hand if you have any questions.
Miss? What the meaning of Erno Rubik?
Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube, it's a game. It's a toy that we can play with. It's Rubik's Cube. Okay? Yes, Salma Muhammad
What is
What's your question?
ميس خلاص أنا سألت حضرتك.
Okay. Farida Walid, what's your question?
مش هو يعني ايه competent?
Competent? In which line, my dear?
In the seventh line.
Competing or competing, to have a competition. To have a competition with one, to play against one, another one.
Okay.
Okay? Did you understand?
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the last part. The title is Dubious Talents. Dubious means not we are not sure that they are true, and talents special abilities. Special abilities. Let's read or listen to this part.
3. Dubious talents. Some people are simply talented in strange and unusual ways. One such person is Dalibor Jablanovic, a computer engineer from Serbia. He set a record on the 28th of September 2013 when he managed to balance 31 metal spoons on his ears, nose, forehead and cheeks, making it
We came back again and we will complete number 3, dubious talents. Dubious means not trusted, or we are not sure that they are true, and talents, special abilities. Let's listen.
3. Dubious talents.
Can you hear the sound of the screen?
No, I can't.
I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can.
We can.
Okay, let's complete. Number 3, let's listen.
Some people are simply talented in strange and unusual ways. One such person is Dalibor Jablanovic, a computer engineer from Serbia. He set a record on the 28th of September 2013 when he managed to balance 31 metal spoons on his ears, nose, forehead and cheeks, making it the most spoons balanced on the face. In fact, Jablanovic seems to have a weird talent for putting all kinds of things on his body. He has also held a few records for sticking paper notes on his face, but these have since been broken by other people. On the 26th of June 2016, he broke the record for the most spoons balanced on the whole body, beating the previous record holder Etibar Elchiev from Tbilisi, Georgia, by 79 spoons to 53.
Okay. We listened to number 3. I'm going to turn on your mics if you have any questions. Do you have any questions?
Yes.
Mariam Muhammad, what's your question, my dear?
What's the meaning of word Georgia? The last line.
In the last, Georgia, it's a city, my dear. City, Georgia.
And Tbilisi.
Also a city. Okay?
Okay.
They are the names of cities. For exercise C, read the text again. Read the text again and complete the table below. It's information that you can get from the text.
Miss Sameh,
Yes.
what is the meaning of forehead?
Forehead, the part above your eyes, between your hair and your eyes. Forehead, this part in above the eyebrows. Do you know where your eyes are? Above your eyes, at your face. This is the part of forehead. Okay. For exercise C, you will read the text again and complete the table with the information from the text. You can do it alone, so it will be for yourself to complete it. Let's go to exercise D. Look at the highlighted words in the text and try to guess what they mean. Then match them with the meanings from A to 6. For number 1, we will take the highlighted word. We will
Exercise C, homework?
It will be homework. If you can do it, please do it.
Okay.
Teacher, what is homework?
What?
Teacher, what is homework?
Follow the newsletter, my dear. Number 1, deal with or manage. What the meaning of deal with or manage from the text? What do we mean by the word deal with or manage? Yes, Malik Muhammad. What is the meaning of deal with? Malak? Maryam Muhammad, what is the meaning of deal with?
Handle.
Handle. Excellent. So the answer of number 1 is handle. Right next to number 1 at D, handle. Number 2, in a way that's impressive. In a way that's impressive. From the highlighted words. Who knows the answer? Please mute your mic, Maryam Muhammad. Mute your mic, my dear. Ganna Osama? Yes, Ganna. What do we mean by the word in a way that is impressive from the highlighted words? Great.
Entirely?
No.
Claims.
Something that's great. No. Dramatically. Dramatically means great. Write down the right answer, my dear. Number 3, completely or totally. What do we mean by completely or totally? Rawan? Rawan? Yes, Rawan. What do we mean by completely or totally?
Entirely.
What? Entirely. Entirely. Number 5, somebody who invents or makes something. Somebody who makes something. If you answered, please don't raise your hand again. Farah. Farah Walid. Yes, Farah. Somebody who invents or makes something from the highlighted words in the text. Somebody who invents or makes something. Farah. Do you know the answer? Let's take another one. Salma Muhammad al-Imam. Yes, Salma.
Creator.
Creator. Excellent. Creator is somebody who invents or makes something new. Number 5, to put something in a position so that it doesn't fall. To put something in position so that it doesn't fall. Judy Shadi. Judy Shadi.
من ساعة ما فتحت لي أنا المايك.
What's your name?
أنا فرح. هو ما كانش راضي يفتح عشان بيقول لي the host is not allowing participants to unmute their
Farah,
side.
can you answer this?
Yes.
To put something into a position. Balance. Excellent. Well done. Number 6 and the last one. Hannah Ayman. Yes, Hannah? Hannah Ayman. To say that something is true. Excellent. Claim without proof. Claim. I want you please to write down the answers. Let's go to the grammar board at the same page. Defining relative clause and non-defining relative clause. We studied them yesterday and we are going to repeat them quickly together. Defining relative clause. We use with the person who or that. So this example, the person who or that I interviewed is a record holder. In this sentence, I didn't use any commas. I joined these two sentences by using the relative pronoun who or that. As we said yesterday, that can come in the place of who to refer to person. What do we mean by relative pronoun? A linking word that joins two sentences. The main sentence, we can give it a noun or we can call it a main clause, and the next sentence that gives information about the main clause, we call it relative clause. We join them by using relative pronoun, which is who, which, or whose, or that. Okay. Number 2, Guinness World Records or records publishes a book, which or that, because I'm talking about an object, it's not, or a thing, it's not human. We can use which or that, includes some of the most unusual talents. I hope the campsite where we are staying has got a restaurant because I'm hungry. Here, where is a relative adverb. It refers to place. I can use some relative adverbs which are or like, where, when, or why, to link also or to join two sentences. For where we use, or for places we use where, for time we use when, and for reason we use why. For non-defining relative clause, in fact, they are not. Please, Farah Walid, mute your mic, my dear. Okay. For the non-defining relative clause, you are not asked to understand them or to study them, but I want you to know two things about them. The first thing, that they must put between two commas, because I can remove them from the sentence. So if you find a relative clause with two commas at the beginning or at the end, you can remove them. They are non-defining. You are not asked to understand them, but I want you to differentiate between them and the defining relative clause. Defining relative clause has no commas. Has no commas. We don't write commas in it. But for non-defining relative clause, we use commas at the beginning or at the end, because they are not important. We can remove them and the meaning is still complete. It will not be incomplete. Okay, that's the first thing. In the defining relative clause, we said that we can use that instead of who and that instead of which to express thing. In the non-defining relative clause, we cannot use that in the place of who, or we cannot use that in the place of which. That is not allowed here in this part. So if I have or I find two commas, I cannot use that at all. And also in the state of where or when or why, I cannot use that. They cannot replace the adverb, the pronoun adverbs. Okay, let's answer the questions and I know that you will understand more. Circle the correct options and add commas where necessary. Number 1, Barcelona, which or whose, is a beautiful city, is the place I want to visit next year. First of all, it's an undefining sentence or relative clause, so you will not asked, or we are not asked to understand it, but I want you to differentiate between it and the defining relative clause. Here, which word will I choose? I'm talking about Barcelona. It's a city, so I will use which. Is it important here to write commas? Of course, it's important because it's a non-defining relative clause. I can remove it from the sentence and the meaning will still complete. If I say the sentence without this relative clause, Barcelona is the place I want to visit next year, the meaning is still complete. Okay, there is no problem to remove it. Number 2, Mrs. Larson, who or that lives next door, lost her cat yesterday. It's also a non-defining relative clause. We will write commas at the beginning of it and at the end before who, and who lives next door and after the word door. I'm talking about a person. What will I choose? I will choose who. Why can't I choose that? Because it's an undefining relative clause, which is not important to be added to the sentence or to be added to the sentence. I can remove it, so I cannot use that. From number 3, these are defining relative clause, which we have to understand. Number 1, this I don't need here to write commas. You cannot write commas here because the meaning will be incomplete if I removed it, or the meaning will not be complete. This is the website which or where I found more information about the Rubik's Cube. I'm talking about the website itself. I'm not talking about a place. I'm not talking about a place. Who knows the answer? Judy Khaled, please answer. Judy Khaled,
Yes.
which word will you choose? Which or where? I'm talking
Which.
about websites. Yeah, excellent. The right answer will be which. This is the website, but the book says it's where, so it can be where. I found more information because he considers a website a place. The book considers it a place. Let's go to number 4. Mike, who or whose brother is a very talented tennis player, is my best friend. I'm talking about possession, something related to another person, or a person related to another person. Who knows the answer? Yes, I want somebody didn't answer with me today. Judy Shady. Yes, Judy Shady. What's your answer, Judy? Who or whose?
Who?
No, I'm talking about something related to another person.
Whose?
It will be whose. Number 5, I can't find the book that or who Lisa lent me. I'm talking about a thing, a book. Yes, I want a new face, my dear. Judy Abdurrahman. Judy Abdurrahman. Yes. Judy Abdurrahman. What's your answer, my dear? I'm talking about a book. Will I use that or who?
That.
It will be
That.
that. Excellent, my dear. So we finished now the student book. Let's all go quickly to the workbook. Open your workbook. Your workbook at page. Workbook at page 15. The workbook at page 15. Page 15. Exercises. A and B will be homework. You will circle the correct option according to the vocab. Study the vocab and they will be homework. Exercises A and B. They are homework. Okay, let's go to exercise C. We will do it together. Complete the sentence with the correct relative pronoun or adverb. What do we mean by relative pronoun? Who, which, whose, or that. What do we mean by a relative adverb? Where, when, or why. We will complete the sentence with these pronouns or adverbs. If they can be omitted, put them in brackets if they are non-defining. Let's see number one. Who can read and answer number one? Read and please, if you answer today, don't raise your hand again. Give your friends the chance to answer. Give your friends the chance to answer. Yes, I have Salma Mustafa Musa. I'm going to unmute you, Salma. Salma Mustafa Musa. Yes, Salma. Read and answer. Erica, it's a name. Is our math teacher is very polite and patient.
Which?
I'm talking about a person, my dear teacher. It
Whose?
will be who. Here
Yes,
I cannot
who.
use. Okay, here I cannot use that. Why? Because we have two commas. When you find commas, you cannot use that. When you find commas, we cannot use that, as I told you before. Okay, let's go to number two. Who can read and answer number two? I asked you, I beg you. If you answered before, don't raise your hand again. I have Khadija Ihab. Yes, Khadija.
Yes.
Read and answer, my dear. That's the neighbor I was telling you about yesterday. Here I don't have commas, so I can use two words. What are these words? I'm talking about neighbor. Neighbor means the one who lives next door. I'm talking about person. So which words I can write or which relative pronouns I can use? No, I'm talking about person. So it will be who or that. Why? Here I can use that because I don't have commas. If you find commas, that is not allowed. That is not allowed. Number three. Raise your hand. Yes.
Teacher,
Who is
it was in the homework yesterday.
Which homework? Arwa. Are you Arwa?
Yes. This one was in the homework yesterday.
Okay, this exercise
yesterday.
Was this exercise homework yesterday?
No, number two.
Okay. Let's go to number three. Arwa, can you answer this? Yalla, Arwa, read. The original house here. Arwa. Larry grew up, had lots of balconies. I'm talking about a place. Which word will you add, Arwa? I'm talking about a place, so I can use Arwa. Where are you? Hi. Judy Muhammad. Yes, Judy. Judy Muhammad. Can you answer this, Judy? Judy Muhammad. Did I mute you? Okay. Noor. Yes, Noor.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, Rosh. Huh. The original house here. I'm talking about a place. So which word will you add?
Where?
Where? Excellent. Can I use instead of where that? No. That only comes instead of who or which. But remember, if we don't have commas, if we have commas, that is not allowed. Let's go to number 4.
Okay. Miss, where are you? I don't know.
We are at the workbook, page 15. Let's
Okay,
go
I
to
found
number
this.
4. That's who knows to raise your hand. Malak. You answered before, Malak Tamer Sarwat, but answer. Malak Tamer Sarwat. Yes, read. That's the football team I played in last year.
That is the football team whose
No, I'm talking about a thing. So it will be
that
or
who
that or which. Okay, that or which. Here I can use that because I don't have commas.
okay, Miss.
Huh.
I didn't answer before this question.
Okay. You answered. Don't raise your hand again, ba. Okay?
Okay.
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 Let's go to the next one. I will ask Basma Ramadan to answer. Yes, Basma Ramadan.
The island. That's the
That's
island.
the island. That, remember, if we have a vowel after the it will be the. That's the island. I want to go for my summer holidays.
Where?
Where? Excellent. Where? Excellent. Number 6. That's the boy. I want a new one. Didn't answer with me before. Yes, Ganna. Ganna. Ganna Usama Mustafa. Can you
Okay.
answer? Yes, my dear. Huh.
This.
That's the boy.
That's a boy. A mother is a famous writer. Whose?
Whose? Excellent. Can I use
This-
here that? No, it's not allowed.
No.
Whose cannot be replaced by that. Yes, what's your question, my dear?
خلاص.
Okay, thank you. Mute your mic, please. Okay, number 7. Who can read and answer number 7? I have new face, new face. Alaa. Yes, Alaa. Answer.
That's the girl who had an accident at school last month.
Who or which? You said 2 answers. Huh?
Who?
Who? Can I write here instead of who that?
Yes.
Do you have commas? Can you
No.
see commas? No, so I can write who or that. But the book didn't write it. I can write who or that. That's the girl. Here, it's not good to use that because you have the word that at the beginning. Okay, let's go to number 8. This book. This book. Who can answer this? This book. Malak Amr Muhammad. Yes, Malak.
Yes.
This book. I'm talking about a book.
Which?
Excellent. Which was a gift from my sister is really interesting. Can I replace here which with that? Can I replace here which with that, Malak? Of course, no. Why? Because we have 2 commas. What do we mean by these commas? We can omit this. So it's not, that is not allowed here. Okay? Is there a problem here at this exercise?
Yes.
Yes.
I can just understand.
Let's go to the grammar book to complete yesterday's tasks in the grammar book.
Page what?
I'm going to tell you it. They are pages. We will start with page 27. Open page 27. Okay. At page 27, we answered it yesterday. Page 27. We are going to answer this.
We answered exercise A.
Okay, let's do it quickly together. Those are the children broke my glasses. So the right answer will be, who knows? Who or that? Why can I use here who or that? Because I'm talking about defining relative clause without commas. Without commas. Okay? I'm going to allow all you to speak with me, but without making any noise, please. Number 2, it's an organization. It's an organization. We don't have commas here. I can use which
or that.
Excellent.
Which
Or that.
Which or that.
Which or that. Excellent. Number 3, there is
27.
Page what?
27. my dear.
Where?
Where? Here I will write where.
Please wait for the miss to say the question.
Tanya is the girl father. Here I can use the word
Whose?
because we cannot replace it with that. Judy Khaled, please mute your camera. Okay, let's go to number 5. The scientist.
Who's
that? Why can I use that here? Because we don't have commas.
A
We
comma.
don't have commas. Okay, here in this part,
Miss, I have a
Jonas
question.
had,
Wait.
yes.
In number 4, you said we cannot write comma. We cannot write that, but there is no commas.
But we cannot replace whose with that. We can replace only that with which or who. With which or who. Number 6, let me write the answer of number 6. It will be which. Okay. Yes, what's your question, my dear?
Why in number 5 we put who, not which?
Number 5, I'm talking about scientist. عالم, it's a person or he is a person. Number 7.
Number 6, can we put that?
No, I cannot put that because I have commas. The Jonas head, can you see the comma? And after the word aunt, after the word hat in number 6 we have comma, and after the word aunt you will find comma.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, let's go to number 7. The meal, I'm talking about a meal. Which or that? Excellent. Which or that? Why can I use here that? Because we don't have
A comma.
we don't have comma. Okay, so it's a defining relative clause. Ram, Mario lives. I have 2 commas, but I'm talking about it will be where. Where? It's a place. Number 9.
Who or that?
Claire was the only student in my class. Who? It will be who. Excellent. Who? Here it will be who or that. I want you to write down these answers, and don't forget to get your grammar book with you to be corrected next Wednesday. The boy, I'm talking about a boy.
Who's that?
Well done. Who or that. Excellent. Do you have any problem on this exercise?
ميس هو نمبر 10 في كوما واحنا ليه حاطين ذات؟
In number 10 we don't have comma, my dear. It's only one comma
لا
before
بعد
the word
brother.
Adam. It's only one comma before Adam. I'm talking about 2 commas. 2 commas, not only one. Why do we put what? Yes, Noor. What's your question?
Who or that? Why did we put who or that?
In which number?
This is
Habibti,
page
your
what?
friend is asking. Wait for your
Teacher,
friend.
this is page what?
27. Here, which number? Ya
27
Noor?
in grammar book.
Teacher,
Which
why
number?
did we in number 10 put who or that?
Because we don't have commas, my dear. It's defining relative clause.
No,
Okay.
why didn't we put whose?
The boy is walking. I'm talking about the boy. The boy, not something related to him. Yes.
Is the homework in the newsletter or
Of course, in the newsletter. Don't ask useless questions, okay? Let's go to exercise B at page 28. Exercise B. We will read and finish the read and choose, okay? I want you in the gaps to write the letter that you choose. Mute your mic, please. Mute your mic.
Miss,
We
this
have
is the
here-
homework in
Noor,
the
mute your
newsletter.
mic, ya Noor.
Miss, this is the homework in the newsletter.
Yes, it was the homework.
It was yesterday's homework. Wasn't it?
Yes,
We will correct it together. So what's the problem?
it was.
We will
Okay.
check the homework together. Stop asking useless questions. You are wasting our
Miss
time.
Samah,
Yes.
Miss Samah, Miss Kamla didn't Miss Kamla ما ادتناش امبارح homework.
Okay, it's in the newsletter, my dear. It's naturally in the newsletter. She expected that you will look at the newsletter. Okay? It was written on the newsletter.
Newsletter sometimes is not in the group. I
Always.
can't find the newsletter, and
It's
teacher
always
Which
didn't
class
say
are
the
you in, my
homework.
dear? Which class are you in?
6D.
All the time we send you the newsletter on the public group and on the special group of the English. Okay? Stop asking useless questions, my dears. Let's go to exercise B. We will read and write the letters, the right letters in the gaps. Don't choose. I want you to write the letters in the gap. When school finishes for the summer, most students prefer to go to beaches and places they can have fun. What's your right answer? It will be, I'm talking about place, so it will be Hannah Ayman. Yes, Hannah Ayman. What will your answer be?
It will be C.
It will be a place. So what's your answer again? I didn't hear you.
C. It will be C. Where?
C, where? Excellent. So in the gaps, please write in number 1 C. In number 1, write C. I will send you the model answer on the group. Number 2, let's complete. They can have fun, but not everyone is like that. There are teenagers actually prefer going to special camps. What's the right answer here? It will be, I'm talking about people, so it will be Mariam Ahmad Salah. I'm going to unmute you all. Please don't make noise and ask useless questions, okay? Do you agree? Say I agree. Don't make any noise and ask many useless questions about homework and so on. Yes, answer Mariam Ahmad Salah.
Yes.
What's your answer? In number 2, I'm talking about teenagers. So it will be
Are teenagers whose?
who. A. I'm talking about people. So it will be who, letter A. In number 2, write A. Let's go to number 3. They can have actually prefer going to special camps.
Can you answer?
They can learn. Yes, my dear. Yes, Mariam
Who?
Salah. It will be, I'm talking about
Who?
places. So it will be in number, we are at number 3. It will be where? C. I'm talking about places. Where? Listen, I'm going to tell you the answers because we don't have much time. In number 1, C. Number 2, A. Number 3, C. Correct your answers. Number 4, C. Number 5, A. Number 6, B. 7, A. 8, B. 9, B. 10, C. If you missed any one, I'm going to send you the model answer. Do you have any questions about this exercise?
Is number 9 what? Number 9.
Teacher.
Number 9, B. I'm going to send you the model answer. Let's go to
It's
exercise.
number 8A, number 9A.
Number 9, B. Number 8, B. I'm going to send you the model answers. Let's go to exercise C. Here we will circle the correct words and add commas where necessary.
Can you see from number 4?
I'm going to send you the model answer. Forget it. The performance that or was given at the Coliseum last night by Chinese acrobatic. I'm talking about performance. I don't have commas.
Can you
So
answer?
It will be
That.
It will be that. Excellent. Number one, that. Let's go to number two. In number two, wait, in number one, we will choose that. Let's go to number two. The opening number, which or that, the audience, really, it will be which. That, because here, why didn't I use that here? I will use which, and don't forget to write here before the word which to write comma. I want you before the which to write comma, like that, comma. And also at the end of or after the word loved, draw comma, like that, because it's an undefining relative clause. Here I use which. Let's go to number three. The dancing was imperfect. I'm talking about something related to the dancer. So I will use perfect.
Whose?
In number four, by a group of acrobats. I'm talking about people and also something related to them, skills. So it will be whose. Well done. Whose. At number five, the stage I'm talking about was decorated. I'm not talking about a place. It's a place. I'm talking about the place itself. Which. Why did I use here with the place which, not where? Because I'm describing the place. For example, when you say, مثلا, the zoo is the place where you can meet or see animals. Okay? If you want to say that the zoo is a wonderful place, here I can use which, not where. The zoo, which is a wonderful place. Place, and I used with this which, not where, because I'm describing the place itself. Okay, number six, theater. Which, excellent. Theater, which. This was the answer of exercise.
Miss, why number three we put whose?
We put what? Because I'm talking about the dancing of the dancers. Dancing of the dancers, something related to the dancers. Did you understand, my dear?
Okay.
Miss.
Okay, let's go to the next exercise. Yes.
مش هو ينفع حضرتك تعيدي اللي هو كان التاني اللي هو فيه A و B يعني أول حتة دي.
Okay, I'm going to send you the model answers. I'm going to send you the model answers on the group. Which class?
Is there any exercises next?
Wait and you will see. Wait and you will see.
Okay.
Okay, let's answer this exercise together. Here we will complete the text with... Yes, Judy, why did you raise your hand? Why did you raise your hand, my dear? Judy Ahmed, why did you raise your hand? What's your question?
ميس أنا لسه داخلة النت عندي قطع.
Okay, we will complete our session at page 29 in the grammar book. We will answer this question together. Complete the text with the correct relative pronoun. If a pronoun can be omitted, put it in brackets. If it's not important, we can put it in brackets. Okay, let's answer it together and let's complete. Number one, we will read it together. Good evening. Welcome to Watch Cinema, the program everyone likes to watch.
Whose?
I'm talking about a thing. So it will be
Whose?
No, a thing itself. It will be which or
that.
Or that. Excellent. Which
No,
or
it's
which or that.
okay.
Okay. Everyone, which everyone likes to watch. Did you like dangerous and dangerous? Well, get ready for dangerous one and two. Well, get ready for dangerous three. The same actors you have already seen. I'm talking about people and I don't have commas. So what the right answer?
Who?
Or that.
Excellent. Who or that. The right answer is who or that. Let's complete at number 3.
Doesn't the session end 5 minutes?
We will complete it. You have already seen in the first 2 films, or also in the third one. The film, here I have commas. I'm talking about something and it will be which without that. Why? Because we don't have commas. We don't have commas.
We have commas.
Sorry, we have commas, so we cannot use that. Sorry. Which person toward stores is fantastic. Toward plays the part of an explorer. Name is, I'm talking about something related. Whose. So it will be whose. Can I replace it with that? No, it's illegal. Okay. Whose name is Anfiana Bones. He is good looking, clever, and of course adventurous. In this film, he discovers 2 ancient temples in the jungle and helps Samantha. Glow is a famous scientist. I have 2 commas. I'm talking about the person and I have 2 commas, so it will be who. Okay? Is a famous scientist, explores them. Eliza Fern is the actress, plays the part. Actress means the female noun of actor, ممثلة. So I'm talking about a person and I don't have commas. What the right answer will be?
Who or that?
Who or that? Well done. Who or that? Let's complete. Plays the part of the beautiful scientist. Please mute your mic, my dear. She is searching for a ring, is in one of the temples. Ring what? I'm talking about thing. Which or
That.
or that, because I don't have commas. Which or that. Let's complete. Which or that, wears it, and it's called the power ring. Together Glow and Bones try to get the ring before the evil archaeologist Professor Blake does. Jerry Rogers plays the part of the professor. Blake is trying to get the power ring. I'm talking about a person. Who or that. Excellent, because I don't have commas. Trying to get the power ring for himself, so that she wait till the end, my dear. He can rule the world. What happens next? You will find out soon at the cinema near you. It's a film you shouldn't miss. I'm talking about film.
Which
It will be at number 10.
Which or that? No, 9.
We forgot.
Which or that?
We answered 8 who or that. 9
which?
9 who or that, my dear. 9 who or that. We missed it. Who or that. 10 will be, I'm talking about the film, so it will be which or
that.
Or that. Excellent.
I was talking about which that I number 10 يعني أنا كنت
which or that.
Miss Sameh.
We finished this exercise. Do you have any problem at this exercise? Write down the answers.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
We put that in 1 comma or 2 comma?
In 2 commas. We don't put
We
that.
can't put that.
We can't put that if we have 2 commas.
If you have 1 comma, we can't put that.
We can put that. If we have 2 commas, that I can remove this relative pronoun. Yes.
سماح. I can't understand. يعني أنا مش فاهمة إحنا إمتى هنحط ذات وإمتى ما نحطهاش.
We can put that instead of who or which. That can be put instead of who or which. Wait, my dear, 1 minute. Wait, I'm answering a question.
Did we have
Why?
Let's go to exercise E is cancelled. We will go to the last page, page 30. We will answer these 2 exercises and our session will be ended. Okay?
We will answer F. Okay.
Let's go.
Miss Sameh.
Let's go to
a break from 1 hour.
Let's go to exercise F.
Yeah,
Join
take
the
from our break 1 hour.
Join the sentences below using relative pronouns or relative adverbs, adding commas where necessary, make any other changes. We will join the two sentences. Number 1, I have just finished reading a horror story. It was written by Stephen King. How can I join these two sentences? By using what? I'm talking about a story, so I will omit the word it and write instead of it which or that. So the right answer will be I have, don't write it. I'm going to send you the right answer. I'm going to send you the right answer. I have just finished reading a history or horror story, which or that was written by Stephen King. I will remove the word it. Let's go to number 2. The cinema has closed down. Don't write here. I'm going to send you the model answer. Understand only. The cinema has closed down. My sister used to work there. Here I'm going to join by using where, because it's a place. The cinema where my sister used to work has closed, and I'm going to remove the word there. Susan went to a famous cooking school. She is an excellent chef. The answer I'm going to write with who. I'm going to join with who. In number 4, James was talking to his friend, Julie. Julie's mother is a head teacher of my school. I'm going to use here whose, because I'm talking about the mother. In number 5, there was a snowstorm. This caused a lot of accident on the road. So I'm going to join with which or that. Of course, I'm going to remove the word this. At number 6, Peter is leaving for Mexico. You met him last week. I'm going to join with who. I'm going to send you the right answers. Let's go to the last exercise. Here there is a mistake in which of the sentence below. Find and correct it. Here we will have mistakes. We will correct the mistakes.
We will write.
Oh, here you will write. And also I'm going to send you the model answer. Number 1, the man whose I'm meeting. What's the mistake? In whose. I'm talking about the man, so it will be who or that. Omit this word and write who or that. At number 2, that's the park. I'm talking about place, so I'm going to omit which and write instead of it where. In number 3, Mandy's house is near the lake. I'm describing the place, so I will omit where and write instead of it which. At number 4, there must be a time. Who? I'm talking about time, so I will use I will use what? I will use when, because it's time. The bicycle were my parents. I'm talking about bicycle, so it will be which or that.
Miss, number 4, what?
Number 4 in front of you, my dear. Number 6, the Marcania Stadium. That's in Brazil. I cannot use that here, so I will omit that and write instead of it which. Miss? Number 7, the lady dog. I'm talking about dog related to the lady, so I will omit who and write instead of it which. At number 8, the reason. I'm talking about reason, so I will not use when, I will use why. Mrs. Thomas, which I'm talking about person, so I will omit which and write instead of it who قصدي, and I'm going to write instead of it which. Lucy Brown, I'm talking about a bag related to her, so it will be whose, not which. I'm going to send you the right answers on the group, and you will look at the right answers and write them down on your book. Please don't forget to get your book again with you next Wednesday in order to be corrected. Next Wednesday, it will be story, and next Thursday meeting will be AL session. Do you have any questions at the end of the session?
No.
Okay. Please don't forget to do your homework, which is written in the newsletter. Thank you and goodbye.